Hey, what's up? Just publishing this to the workshop. It's not done. There needs to be a lot more thrusters on the sides and the front. I don't think I've even added those yet. The problem is I'm going to be using custom blocks, so I figured I'll just upload it now before I start putting custom blocks on it, so that way you can finish it to your needs. But yeah, basically we'll go with it as it is, and I might upload another version with the custom blocks, and I'll provide links to that. But for right now, I'm not going to do that. It's too much work. Uh, so yeah, basically it's a Rokh battleship from Eve. Just do a quick fly around here. The engines are really underpowered. They just don't have enough thrust in this. That's why I'm going to be using custom blocks for that stuff. But you can use the Space Engineer's toolbox and convert it all to light armor. It might be a little bit faster, but for now it's just going to be like this. So basically the only thing else that you need to see on the outside is these. I'm not sure what they actually do in Eve, but I set it up to where you probably actually need to add these as collectors, or switch these to collectors, these pieces right here. But it's just conveyors that go inside the ship into some cargo containers that you can refuel or rearm the ship from outside without having to actually dock in the ship with whatever. Makes it easier. There is also I haven't added any weapons yet because I don't know what they're doing with the large ship weapons, and I might do my own custom blocks for those as well. There is a like forward bridge area that you can use for like docking, places that you need to actually be able to see where your front of your ship is going to be, etc., etc. There is some doors here that lead inside the ship, and there's another door somewhere around here on the side of the ship. And the point of these doors in the front are just like to, if you were trying to board another ship or something, uh, these doors lead into the crew compartment area so they can rapidly get onto another ship or something like that. Anyways, there is a hangar down here. I mean, these solar panels are pretty much just for looks because they really don't get anything done. But yeah, the hangar here, until they add like a way to make like really nice closing doors, it's just gonna be open. Hangar's not really lit up yet. I didn't add too many lights in here. I mean, this is kind of work in progress, so you're gonna have to basically flesh this out as you see fit for your needs. But basically, the ships will dock in here in a straight line, and I've kind of designated these interior blocks to be like each ship's little landing area, and you can add cargo containers in between. It's like their supplies for those ships or whatever, however you want to do it. You'll notice when you actually, let me turn the UI on so you can see the gravity. You'll notice that the gravity is really weird in this ship as I try to do something super interesting. And I'll show you that once I get done explaining the rest of this. This would be the repair area for your fighters or whatever, your mining ships, whatever you want to do with this. Basically, they park up here to get repaired, and then when they're done, they can go back down and park in their regular spot. So through here, I tried to make all these doors as like airlocks in case they add oxygen or whatever, so that way if your ship gets attacked, then if something's compromised, it doesn't compromise the whole ship. So this is the like refinery area where the conveyors come through into these cargo containers. You can see them back there, and they actually go up through the ceiling and into these, I believe. I did that before they did the conveyor update, so you might have to fix it up a little bit. But yeah, that's basically the idea here. All the missiles or ammo or whatever minerals that you get from the conveyors will come into these big cargo containers and should route into these. I kind of try to set it up for with an A for ammo and an O for ore, and each one of these is separated. There's the two collectors on the outside that are separated, so they don't get mixed up, and it'll be easier for you to sort things later. And I got stuff like that set up. So through here's the I believe this is the engine room. Yeah, so there's a lot of extra space in here if you want to add some more stuff in here. But basically, this whole middle section here is just filled with like 2,000 some gyros to make the ship more agile. Here's all the reactors, and I set up the catwalks so that you'd be able to access the fuel bays on these reactors for survival mode. I guess you could actually do conveyors to all these if you really wanted to get fancy with it. And behind this wall is the engines, and it's blocked off with armor, so if they attack your engines, it doesn't leak into your engine room and blow out all your power. So yeah, there's a lot of room in here to do other stuff with, or however you want to do that stuff. It's up to you. So back through here, back in the engineering room. These airlocks get kind of annoying after a while, I guess, but I don't know. It's kind of a role play thing if you like doing that stuff, but anyways, so the gravity thing I was talking about, I noticed that this ship was really tall, but it wasn't really wide, so it made it kind of weird to do rooms, and I would have to do like whole crapload of stairs, and I decided to just do it this way. So I changed the gravity fields. So as soon as you come up to these passages, or whatever they call them in here, the gravity shifts. Sorry. So you run through these passages, and you get kind of stuck sometimes. It's a little weird, but yeah. So you run through the passages. Now the gravity is set to where you are actually standing sideways in the ship, but it's kind of like a illusion of the mind, I guess. But these would be the crew compartments. I don't know. You can add like a cafeteria or med bays or whatever in here. It's empty space. All the rooms are basically the same. They're pretty tall, so you can actually make it like a, I don't know, 4 beds in here. Make like each one of these holds like 4 dudes, or you can do it one person, or however you want to do it. But I didn't put anything in here because I'm going to use custom blocks again. So you can just change these crew compartments up to however you want them. So it's the exact same on the opposite side of the ship. You, instead of just coming through this one when you're in the repair area, you would go to the one that's around there and go up, and you'll end up out there. And you can also access it from here. There's another it's an opening right there. So yeah, you come through here, all the rooms, blah blah blah. There's one of these rooms, I believe, is engineering bay, or not an engineering bay, but like kind of like a utility closet that's got the gravity generator in it. I can't remember which one it is, but sorry for coughing. So yeah, out here is, like I said, that those front 2 doors where you would try to send your infantry through. This is kind of like a defense buffer zone or whatever. So if somebody's trying to board through that way, you can fight them off through here. Damn, I'm coughing a lot. In here is the same thing. It was just the gravity generator was where it got placed. So in here you can put, I don't know, extra storage or whatever you want to put in there, med bay or showers or such and such. The gravity shuts off right here, and this ramp, basically you just press W and it'll put you into the perfect spot to run through these doors to get out to go board the ship. And if you also look back towards the crew compartment, there's more passages, and they're basically leading you up to this area, which is basically the forward bridge, if you wanted to fly it like that in the first person area. The gravity does get a little disorienting if you're not used to it, so just try to remember that. Oh, wow. Alright, so, oh god. Come all the way back. It's a pretty big ship, so it takes a while to run through it. And there's another gravity change here, so I designated this green area as like a gravity shift zone, because kind of like the time it takes to balance out your gravity. This would be like I don't know, like you can do recreation area, or you can do it as the fighter command deck or whatever. You know, like on an aircraft carrier, they have their fighter command, and then they have the actual ship command, different bridges. So this up here would be like the ship command bridge, and this is a door leading outside if you need to escape or whatever. And there's a window that you can see out the back of the ship. Um, I might add like sideways doors. It's kind of like a blast shield, but you can do that if you want. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the ship. You're gonna have to add a lot of stuff to finish it out to however you want it, and feel free to add your finished version to the workshop. Just give me credit for building it, or at least starting it. And I might release the finished version when I actually do it with all my custom blocks that I'm gonna be using. But for now, this is just how it is, and hopefully you guys can make use of it. So, thanks for watching.